Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to go over everything you need to know about EDC Las Vegas General Admission Plus and VIP tickets, including a cost comparison and exclusive footage I took at the festival so you can decide if it's worth it or not. Just in case you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Cotton Candy. I travel the world vlogging and reviewing music festivals. That's like my thing. So if you're curious about music festivals all over the world, definitely subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of those awesome adventures this year. This year I attended EDC Las Vegas on media, so I had access to all the General Admission Plus and VIP stuff, and I did dedicate a bunch of time to exploring the VIP areas because I wanted to do this video so I could show you guys if it was actually worth the cost or not. And I am rocking my EDC Las Vegas merch. I got this hoodie because it was freezing, and I will get to that in a separate video. I am doing a full review video of the festival. I have a lot to say, but yeah, that's for a whole other video. So definitely follow and keep an eye out for that. Here's a quick price comparison of the 3 different ticket types EDC Las Vegas has to offer. General admission this year was $430, General Admission Plus was $630, and VIP was $900. So General Admission Plus is $630, which is $200 more than General Admission. And what you get with General Admission Plus is a separate dedicated entrance into the festival. You also get access to separate restroom trailers, so you don't have to use porta potties or wait in super long lines. So you're basically paying $200 not to stand in long lines to get into the festival or to use the bathroom all weekend. I camped this year. I did the Desert Rose camping, which is like VIP camping. And it came with access to those General Admission Plus bathrooms in the festival. So if you do Desert Rose camping, do not pay for General Admission Plus tickets because it basically comes with it. So are General Admission Plus tickets really worth it? Let's check out these GA Plus. Is it worth it?
It's the same as camp.
Oh, okay. We're just in the bathroom. Okay, actually, let's go. These are nicer than the ones at camp. They have a sink.
I would say worth it.
Yeah. I would say if you're not doing VIP and you don't want to waste hours waiting in lines at the festival, it's totally worth it. But it's not vital, you can live without it. I personally plan on doing the Desert Rose VIP camping at EDC every year, which basically comes with the General Admission Plus in the festival. And if at any point you do want to upgrade to General Admission Plus or VIP, you can do so at these booths at the festival. Here's a chart for the upgrading price. So for example, if you're sick of porta potties on Friday and decide you want to do General Admission Plus for Saturday and Sunday, you can upgrade for $150. So now let's talk about VIP. VIP costs $900, which is $470 more than general admission, like more than half. Note that you do have to be 21 or older to attend EDC on VIP. You do get a lot of stuff with VIP, so let's go through all of it. A huge perk of VIP is you do get a separate expedited entrance into the festival. Like, I've actually never had to wait in super long lines getting into the festival before because I've always done either the shuttles or camping, and those lines are always super short to get in. But I've heard horror stories about the lines being super long, and that VIP, an expedited entry, is definitely worth it. You do get a custom VIP lanyard. It's shiny. It has a map of the festival, and then like it marks where the different areas of VIP are. I don't really know if this is worth $900, but it's pretty cool. Actually, I also got a VIP lanyard when I went to Beyond a couple months ago also, and I liked this one better. It has the lineup, or like the set times on the back. The Kinetic Field, Circuit Grounds, and Neon Garden stages were the ones with like all the VIP stuff. And actually Quantum Valley is kind of like connected to the Neon Garden one, so I would count them as like the same area. They had a bunch of areas with additional seating where you could just chill. These 3 also had viewing decks where you could watch the stages from. I mean, I checked out the viewing areas and viewing decks at each of these spots, and I really wasn't impressed. Like, all of them were off to the side. So you have this huge stage, and then you're just over here trying to see. Kinetic Field was really far back into the side, so you have the stage, and then you're like all the way over here. It's really cool cool to be able to like sit down at these little tables or these little standing tables and drink and kind of be lifted, but it was just so far away from the stage. I can understand if you were like chilling, it was a cool place where you could go sit down and still hear the music, but as far as like really enjoying the sets, I didn't really enjoy them from any of the viewing decks. Actually, Neon Garden's viewing deck was a little cooler. You could sit like at a bar, and even though it was off to the side, it was still pretty close to the stage, so that was kind of fun. These main areas did have VIP restroom trailers that were like air conditioned and obviously way nicer than porta potties, and you don't have to go all the way to the VIP areas to use those nice bathrooms. At each of the restroom areas in the festival with like all the porta potties, there are also general admission plus and VIP bathrooms right next to it throughout the festival, and you can use those, and they're the same. They're really nice. They never ran out of toilet paper or anything. They were always really clean. I never had to wait in line more than like a person in front of me, so it was really nice. These main areas do have bars in them, but they're like basically the same as any of the other bars in the festival. The only difference is the lines are a lot shorter. They do have dedicated food trucks in these areas, but like there's already so many different food options in the actual festival. The only really big difference is that the lines are obviously shorter because there are less people in VIP, and obviously if you're spending time in VIP, if you're hanging out there are food options there. You don't have to leave VIP to go to the festival. They had a bunch of really cool photo ops and these like interactive ones where you could like do stuff and they made gifs of you or whatever and sent them to your email, but just note that I have not gotten any of mine that I took there. So if you guys did VIP and you took any of those digital ones and like send them to yourself, let me know if you actually got them, because I'm kind of bummed that I haven't gotten them yet. They do have lockers, so if you're not camping and you have like a bunch of stuff, you can leave your stuff in the VIP lockers, and you can also charge your phone in there. They had a bunch of different free fun stuff to do, like there was a candy making station and a hookah bar, and the Circuit Grounds VIP had free candy, which I definitely took advantage of. These areas did have free Wi-Fi exclusive for VIP attendees, but they were only in the VIP areas, so you had to be there in order to use the Wi-Fi. And I didn't have signal all weekend, which sucked, but I also didn't want to just hang out in VIP the whole time. Like I wanted to go out and do stuff, so I honestly never took advantage of the free Wi-Fi. I didn't have signal, so I just didn't text anyone or post on social media, and that was just me and my weekend. Cosmic Meadow, Base Pod, Wasteland, and Quantum Valley only had VIP dance areas. They did not have all the other VIP stuff like Circuit Grounds, Kinetic Field, and Neon Garden have. And again, I think I might have already mentioned this, I wasn't impressed with the dance areas. Some of them were in the front, but they were like off to the side. Again, that's just not my cup of tea. I personally like to be like in the center, like have a really good spot of the stage, and off to the side it just wasn't doing it for me, so I like never spent any time in the VIP areas. And it makes sense if like the stage was really crowded, the VIP areas would obviously have less people, but honestly, I never was in a situation where a stage was too crowded. Like I spent all of my time in the crowd and there was plenty of room to dance, with the exception of the times that I was on the rail. Very roomy. And then there are sets like Skrillex, which were obviously so crowded, but at that point, like even VIP isn't gonna have very much room. Everybody was there to see Skrillex. But Kinetic Field's VIP was obviously like the really big main one. They had way more stuff than the other ones. It had all of the same activities as the other ones, including the candy making station and hookah bar and photo ops, but like a lot of photo ops, and those photo ops were really fun. So like I already said this, some of them we took like the digital ones and then we had them emailed to us, and I haven't gotten them yet, and I'm really sad, but I do have a hard copy of one that we took. This was super fun. We waited in line forever. That was kind of lame. And then like they had these characters that were doing these pictures with people, and right when we got up was when like that was the last person, so they didn't take a picture with us, and it was kind of sad, but I love it. It's super cute. I put it on my fridge. I took it off, but I'm gonna put it back on because I really love it. Kinetic Field offered a bunch of really cool services, like they had the beauty bar hosted by Lunatics where you can get glittered up and they would like do your hair, they would braid it and stuff. I personally didn't take advantage of any of those services because like I showed up to EDC ready. My hair was already braided, it was perfect. I was already glittered up and makeuped up, so it's like not like I could go have anything done because our face and hair was already covered and stuff. But it was really cool that they offered that. I do know what it's like to get those services though, because I did take advantage of the beauty bar when I went to Beyond Wonderland, hosted by Lunatics also, and they gave me cute cat whiskers. I did get a look at some of the braids and makeup they were doing, and it looked really great. So I don't know if you know about Lunatics, but they're really big. They sell really great glitter on their website. I do have an exclusive discount code for them because I'm friends with them, and so I think it's a 20% off discount code if you ever want to buy glitter on lunatics.com, which is, they have a huge variety. My code is cotton candy. Yeah. And then also some of the people from Get Braided, including the owner, if you haven't seen that yet, they're super big. They always do like these really crazy braid designs, and so they were there and Lunatics was there. So yeah, definitely crazy that those services are free or included in the price. Yeah. They have a Ferris wheel, which is kind of cool. You can get on there and like see the kinetic field stage. That's super fun. They were screening the finale of Game of Thrones in VIP, in Kinetic Field VIP on Sunday, because that was the day it was released, and they had it projecting and then a bunch of chairs and like bar stools and stuff where people could sit and watch it, and it was basically full. And I mean, even I stopped because that was like crazy, right? They apparently did a complimentary breakfast in Kinetic Field every morning from 4 to 5:30, which included fruit salad, orange juice, bagels, bananas, pastries. I am reading this because I didn't take advantage of that. Like, I spent a lot of my time running around and I never ended my EDC at Kinetic Field. So if you actually like hit up that complimentary breakfast, let me know how it was. If you want to upgrade to VIP for just like 1 or 2 days just to try it out, you can. Again, here's the chart for the upgrade pricing. So this is actually what my friend Lindsay did. She paid $175 to upgrade to VIP for Sundays, so she can check it out. Before I tell you my opinion on whether I think VIP is worth it or not, here are what I think the pros and cons are. The pros are shorter lines for entrance into the festival, shorter lines for food, water, drinks, and shorter lines for the bathroom are totally worth it. All of the different services, activities, and photo ops they have are super fun. The chill areas with additional seating are nice to take breaks, and the areas come with free Wi-Fi. Here are what I think the cons are. There are not that many services, activities, and photo ops. It doesn't take much time to do everything VIP has to offer. You can explore everything in less than 1 day of EDC, I would say. Short lines for food and drinks are nice, but the selection is basically the same. The main festival has more than enough bars and a good variety of food. Viewing areas are not great, they're off to the side, and places in general admission are way better for viewing. So is VIP worth it? Is it worth $900, which is more than half of general admission price? I would say if you're doing just the festival, then yes, it is totally worth it. But if you're doing camping, I would say no, it's definitely not worth it. And here's why. If you're just doing the festival at EDC and not camping, VIP is a great way to extend your experience and give you a bunch more stuff to explore and a bunch more stuff to do beyond what the main festival has to offer. However, the main festival already offers so much, and with Camp EDC, there's even more stuff to do. So I think between camping and the main festival, that's more than enough experience and you don't really need VIP. And with camping, they also offer services like getting your hair braided and getting glittered up for free, just like VIP. With camping, you don't have to wait in a long line to get into the festival, so that kind of accommodates for the expedited entrance into the festival that VIP offers. If you're camping, the lines for food and alcohol back in the campsite are like non-existent, like during the nighttime when the festival is taking place. And it only takes like 5 minutes to walk from the exit of the festival to the campsite if you want to go get something to eat or drink and you don't want to wait in long lines in the actual festival. It accommodates for not having VIP, the fact that you can go back to the campsite to eat and drink and not have to wait in lines there. And also, if you do the Desert Rose camping, you get access to the general admission plus bathrooms in the festival, so that covers like nice bathrooms. And yeah, even if you do like the Moonglow, which is the regular camping, you can always just do the general admission plus for $200 more to get access to those nice bathrooms. But yeah, if you're not doing camping, VIP is totally worth it. I hope this video gave you a good inside look at what general admission plus and VIP has to offer, so you can decide if you want either for your next EDC Las Vegas. For those of you who did attend EDC with general admission plus or VIP, definitely let everyone know in the comment section. We would love to know what you thought, if it was worth it, and if you would recommend it to anyone else. If you haven't already, please check out my EDC Las Vegas vlogs, which are super awesome for an inside look at what the festival was really like. And I will also be coming out with a general review of the festival itself and then a separate review of camping at EDC. Spoiler alert, I loved it. I had a lot of fun. I have almost nothing but good things to say about it, so stay tuned for those videos as well. And subscribe to my channel for so many more festival videos. Exactly 1 month from today, I will be in Europe for DEF CON 1 in the Netherlands, Electric Love in Austria, and Hard Island in Croatia. So if you just so happen to be going to any of those, definitely let me know. I'm super excited. A whole month of living and raving in Europe. It's going to be wild. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.